Okay, well, I'm going to put the camera on this post. Hopefully it won't slide off and smash on the ground. And I'm going to go show you what Immunic Dancing looks like. It looks a little like Tai Chi. Years ago, I was doing this on a beach near Paradise Cove in Los Angeles, Malibu. And a woman Qigong master thought I was doing Qigong, and she came over and she started coaching me and moving better. She was telling me, no, you got to do it like this. See? But she liked what I was doing too. She was pretty with it, actually. I have to give her some credit, And she was telling me, here's a good piece of advice. She said, root yourself in the center of the earth. Like, make your legs go all the way down into the center of the earth. So, and I take my shoes off when I do this. If it's cold, I have my shirt on, but, I don't wear a hat, and I don't wear glasses, and I don't wear jewelry, and I don't have my shoes on, and, here I take off my fishing vest. And this is really just random movements. But actually, what's happening is I'm connecting meridians, chakras, and all the bodies have meridians. Well, not all of them, but certainly the gravitational and spiral bodies have meridians, and the celestial body and etheric bodies, they have meridians. And so all of those meridians can be connected. Generally, I don't usually talk when I'm doing this, because unless I've actually done this while dictating things, though, because speaking does not have to interfere with being. It depends on you, But if you can't speak and be at the same time, don't speak. Just be. But if you're able to do several things at once, great, That works. If that works for you, then it will work for you, since you're the only one doing the thing. And there's no special time limit on it or there's nothing. It's utterly random doing this. It's very nice out here today, by the way. A nice cool breeze is here, so. See, but another thing, I want to mention something. When I discovered that I could cure my herpes, I was doing this. Because I was doing this before I ever discovered you could cure anything. I started doing this back probably in the 1970s. See, I didn't realize it till I started making these movies, but I actually came into this ability to make the connection the way you are and get signals. Although I came into this ability when I was in the Dade County Jail in 1967. Listen, I took and stopped taking LSD before Jerry Garcia started taking LSD. That's how far back I go, okay? No, I really was a contemporary of Timothy Leary. Got it from the same people he got it from. Yeah. By the way, this movie's not supposed to be a drug advertisement. Drugs damage your bodies, so that's what you need to know. Like marijuana, for example, damages 7 bodies. You know how, like, they're prescribing it medically now? And you know how they say it has side effects? Yeah. Such as memory loss? Yeah. But it also damages the spiral and gravitational bodies, to name 2 other ones. And the physical, too, of course. See, while I'm doing this, I also check myself for insects. I actually became addicted to LSD, and believe it or not, it's not addictive intrinsically. I'm just an addictive person. And I would have killed myself, really, literally, had I not gotten arrested. That was the best thing that ever happened to me, was getting arrested. And they threw me in jail, and I couldn't get any drugs. Back then, you couldn't get pot in jail. I guess they can now, but not in those days. So, and that's where I started getting signals and connecting to God, for real, in that dungeon. It helped me. I tell you what, you know, I think that a lot of our colleagues would do a lot better if they were, you know, just not running around loose on their own recognizance, because they're just, you know, they can't maintain it. They can't do it. You know, they can't keep them, you know, they have too many things harming them. I don't know if you do this kind of movement, if you can feel something happening in your eyes and the connection between your hands and your eyes. All of this is about connection. See, the connection that you make, let's say with God or your spirit guide, is, you know, there's a continuum between that and the connection between your hands and your eyes. Like just feeling the, you know, there's something transpiring in here, you know, going right this way, see? And see, that's why I started doing this, because I could feel that from, I knew I was feeling that before I started doing this. But this was like years after I totally gave up drugs. Never would I have been able to do this, I don't think. If drugs just interfere with things like this. Well, to whatever extent we're dependent on any substance, including good food, we're enslaved, you know. So I'm not saying we should all die and float out of our bodies, but I am saying that substance dependency or approval dependency or people dependency, all of these things are they're forms of enslavement. Yeah, they built this school in the park years ago before I got here. People have told me what it was like without the school. But you know, there's a lot of park out there beyond this point.